Meet Gabriel Miller, the Chief Tactical Officer of the Glowgen Defence Systems. Gabriel Miller is the main antagonist of Alicization's second half, War of Underworld. He is also known as Subtilizer in the VR world of Gun Gale Online, with two major victories associated with his name. The first Bullet of Bullets tournament, where he won with only a knife and a handgun, and his ultimate test, the fourth BOB, where he triumphed without bringing a single weapon with him. Ever since his childhood, the man with piercing blue eyes had a fascination with souls. Growing up in a wealthy family, taking part in the company that his father had founded, and becoming a successful private military officer had never satisfied him. However, when he awoke from one of his rare but crystal clear dreams of his past at 2 in the morning one day, the sole moment in his childhood when his hunger had been satiated crossed his mind. The day that Gabriel had devoured his first soul. After all those years, it had to be fate that the young CTO had received a job proposition so fitting to his dreams. A secret military operation on a Japanese facility in the middle of the ocean, researching the human soul. It was unusual that the biggest shareholder and the chief tactical officer, who normally sat in the safety of the headquarters, would lead such a mission, but Gabriel Miller had no intention of refusing his fate. Building up a team of people with shady pasts, he nominated himself as the leader. A week later, Gabriel set off with his team of 11 others, boarding a nuclear submarine that would blow them off in a tinier one in Japanese territorial waters, and then it was only a matter of time before they reached the massive research facility, the Ocean Turtle. Although the artificial labile intelligent cybernated existence, or ALICE for short, that the Japanese were developing was their objective, Gabriel had a different goal in mind. Having heard the details on one interesting unit in the simulation, he had been reminded of his first soul, Alicia, which prompted his interest in acquiring this new prey for himself. With his goal in sight, he repeated the words he had uttered to a pale blue-haired sniper during the 4th BOB.
君の魂はきっと甘いだろう.
Inside the Obsidia Palace, the doors of the throne room that had been shut for hundreds of years were rumbling. A god of Underworld had just awakened. For more information on Gabriel Miller and Sword Art Online, make sure to visit the Sword Art Online Wikia. Check out these other SAO Wikia features that we know you'll find useful, and don't forget to follow us at SAO_Wiki on Twitter for the latest news on the series.